What's up, Han? Yo, I might have not not gone to work today, but I had a good reason. I had a good reason for not going to work. For some reason, my body just did not let me sleep. Like, I woke up at like 1 a.m. and I was just tossing and turning all morning since 1 a.m. And I've already been like really sore and had like back pain from working. And I was like, oh, if I get a lot of sleep, then it'll be fine.
Cheers, Addy.
But then what happened is I didn't get any sleep and I don't feel better. So I'm just going to put my health as a priority over a paycheck. I don't know if I'll get fired. I tried to call in, but no one answered. And now I just don't care. But hey, if I get fired, I'll just get a new job. Wouldn't be my first time. But I do like this job a lot, so it'd be sad if I did lose it. But I mean, if I have to put my health over a paycheck, I'm not going to do it. Or no, put my paycheck over my health. I'm not going to do that. And luckily I have the ability to do that. Not everybody has that option. A lot of people feel like they do need a paycheck over their health, which is crazy. What happened to the videos where you're talking about life? That's like every video I have uploaded, pretty much. Even my newest one is a video like that. Is everything okay? Yeah, I feel good. I mean, I was a little bummed about the work thing because I don't feel like dealing with the repercussions of not going to work, but I don't really care that much either, which a lot of people might say that's a problem, and that's probably the reason I've lost so many jobs, is just because I'm so nonchalant about it. It doesn't really seem like a big deal to me.
We know you sign the articles, pirate.
How do you do things that you don't like, but you gotta do it?
You not listen to me?
You just do it.
Please, hear what I say. Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard. Everything must go.
Yeah, I think it's good to have a job that you don't enjoy, and that's not even why I didn't go to work. Like, if it was just hard, then I would do it. It was just when you get zero sleep and your body needs rest, and you're like very conscious of needing rest periods. Like, I've been working out, so I understand that the body needs to rest. So I knew if I just went to work off zero sleep and like a bunch of fatigue, it would probably just like make me even more fucked up. Or I could just rest for one day and go to work tomorrow and have full energy. It's just like a logical conclusion. And luckily, I don't feel like my position really, I don't feel like it really fucks anyone over if I'm not there, for the most part. I have kind of like a unimportant position. Because that does suck when you like don't go to work, but then it ends up impacting a bunch of people. I hope that I hope that's not how it is, but yeah, I was working out and going to work. I think I'm just not really used to the schedule yet, because I get up at like 5 in the morning. It's a pretty abrupt change.
Sailed with Long Ben himself, I heard tell. Not hoisting off anywhere with...
But my plan for recovery is to hit up a Hawaiian restaurant, get a bunch of chicken, a bunch of rice, and get a bunch of calories. And then do some stretches and get a bunch of sleep. And then tomorrow, pull up to work, full energy, ready to go, explain why I wasn't there yesterday, and it'll be chill. I don't think I'll get fired. I think they'll give me like one chance to fuck up, which I'm very thankful for.
Thanks. Kenway, isn't it? I'm with you.
Yeah, it did kind of feel like it was meant to happen. I had that feeling today. I was like, for some reason, I think I was supposed to not go to work today. And like, the universe was looking out for me in some inconceivable way.
Surround the bastard!
What's your job? I'm a cook. What are you working for? For money so I can do stuff in life. Money's kind of useful sometimes.
Damn it! Hey, where do you think you're going? Bastards in my sights! Bastards in my sights!
I think work's really valuable, and I really appreciate having a job and the routine it gives me and stable income. Like, it serves a lot of very beautiful purposes. Even the fact that I don't really enjoy being at work, so like, I get the contrast, so when I get off of work, I enjoy life more. It's like really useful, and I'm really grateful for it. That's why I actually don't want to get fired this time. But also, if I did, I wouldn't really be too worried. I'd figure it out. I always do. They haven't even had me cooking anything yet. I just like stand in the back and slice fruit and like make salads.
Look, you're coming with us. Stop wasting my time. Get the fuck! Wouldn't know a windlass from a capstan. be from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
It was funny, right when you said you sell weed, the NPC, like, had red eyeballs. It's crazy. You cultivate yourself, AJ. What does that mean? What is AJ? At job?
You know, losing it! Got him sighted!
Do you think reality is a simulation? Yeah, you could call it that. It's like a reality within a reality within a reality within a reality. And the fundamental reality is consciousness, but it's also something that words will never capture. So if I just say consciousness, like, that doesn't mean you'll actually understand what it really is. And that really applies to a lot of things. It's like the limitations of marijuana. Just kidding. The limitations of speech. Freudian slip. I was reading a comment that said marijuana right when I said that. Did that lady just say what was in that cheese? What does that even mean? Have you had synchronicities? Dude, too many to remember. It's like, I've had synchronicities daily for my whole life, basically. I mean, it's just obvious at this point that the universe is, like, intelligent and, like, everything serves a purpose. It's not just random. There's no such thing as a coincidence. There's also no such thing as luck. Luck is a skill. It's about being in the right frequency. You still meditating all day? Not all day, but I feel like I'm always kind of in a meditative state at this point. Like, even when I'm not, like, if I'm not self-aware, I'm aware that I'm not self-aware, so then I'm, like, kind of self-aware, if that makes sense. What's your favorite game? Probably... I don't know. Maybe the Assassin's Creed franchise. I feel like I've always been like a rogue assassin archetype, and I love the freedom to run around in parkour. Like, this is just what I do in my dreams. When I have dreams, I just run around and parkour on everything. It feels so good. Have you watched The Matrix enough times? I've seen it, but I don't know if I've seen it enough times. I feel like I understand it. Like, yeah, we are definitely in a simulation. Like, I get it. But I just don't really care. I guess you could call me an NPC for that. I just accepted it. I don't really feel like leaving the Matrix. I mean, I've had the option so many times. I'm just not ready yet. I'm still attached to so many human things. Like, I feel like I could leave the Matrix, but there's no rush. Like, I'm not like, have this sense of urgency. Like, oh man, I gotta get out of here. Like, being a human in a simulation sucks. Like, this is horrible. Nah, it's more just like, yeah, it's pretty chill. Like, when I get done experiencing all this stuff, then I'll move on. But there's no rush. It's just like, it's like you're playing a game. That'd be like you're playing Assassin's Creed, and then you realize, oh, dude, I'm just playing a game. It's not real life. And then you like get scared and like turn the game off. It's like, bro, it's fine to play games.
Singular fella.
Sup, Toenail Sniffer, bro. You've made it to every live stream so far. Do you have like notifications on or something? Or do you just happen to see me streaming every time? I don't know the musician Moby. That's crazy.
I must come here more often.
Delver?
Clear shot. Line on him. Clear shot. Get that flag!
Please, no, don't kill me!
Never seen Devil May Cry anime, but I want to try the game. I also never played the game, but it keeps coming up lately. I think that might be my next playthrough for streaming, because I don't know, it's just like a synchronicity. I just keep seeing that game. I'm about to read this comment. I think it's important when you decide to play video games, not do it in pattern unconscious. I guess. I mean, but what's wrong with being unconscious? Like, that's just another experience. It's no different. I feel like people wake up and then they realize it's possible to be awake and then they get afraid of going back to sleep. But sleeping is good. It's part of life. Like, every phase, everything you go through serves a purpose, even being asleep. And I feel like once you really wake up, you can never fully fall back asleep. Like, I could be so unconscious, but there's always just going to be that self-awareness there. Like, I'll never be like an NPC. I prefer to choose not to be unconscious to the point when I do something to not do nothing, when it is better to do nothing and be present. But again, like, why is it better to do nothing and be present? Like, why is one experience superior to a different experience? Like, I feel like in the end, they're both experiences. And I understand you say don't do it for impulse because that's bad, but I ask, why is that bad? Like, the only logic you've given for why not to do it, I guess, is just that you prefer not to. And I'm not saying that that's wrong. It's just more like, it's okay. Like, everything is okay. The more we can let go of judgment, the less we can judge our experiences and think some of them are better or worse, or that we need to be somewhere that we're not. The more we do that, the easier it'll be to just enjoy life in like a more of a relaxed way. And being present does help with that. That is true. Like, if you were truly unconscious, you wouldn't have the ability to appreciate feeling everything. So in a way, I also agree that you should be more conscious. But it's ironic that in becoming more conscious, you are more open to accepting being unconscious. Toenail sniffer, it's just a natural part of evolution. It's like, I remember being an NPC when I was a kid, and I barely remember it. The fact that I barely remember it tells me how much of an NPC I probably was, since I can't remember it. I feel like I can't control anything. I mean, I can, but it's like, it's never real control. I feel like I could make myself feel however I want, but at the end of the day, is it really me that's doing it? And who is me? Who is the one doing? What does it even mean to do something? I feel like I'm starting to live in more of like a surrendered state, and that's not to say that I don't put effort into things or try to steer my ship in the right direction. It's more just like accepting that even if I do steer my ship in the right direction, there's probably going to be things that are outside of my control in that process. So there's no need to like stress if I'm going in the right direction, technically, because like, I just feel like I'm going to end up where I end up. Like, no matter what path I take to get there, I feel like I'm going to end up in the same place regardless at the end. I feel like everybody ends up in the same place no matter what, in like the grand scheme of things. We just all take like completely different paths. We start in the same place and we end in the same place, but the path in between is what makes us unique. It's what makes us individuals. And what I'm starting to do is just trust my path, even if there's moments where it's like, what am I doing right now? Like, I don't feel like my value lies in being the guy in the back of the kitchen who chops fruit. I feel like I serve some deeper purpose. I feel like I have some level of awareness and consciousness that I should live in a different way. And I don't know what that way is. I can just feel that something isn't aligning. But at the same time, I understand if I was supposed to be there, I would be there. And that I'm right where I am because I'm supposed to be here. Even if my mind and my ego says, no, this isn't right, something's not right. That doesn't change the fact that we're always right where we're supposed to be. So by realizing that, I stop judging it, I stop resisting my experience, and I just kind of flow with it and become one with everything that is happening in my life. And you can't do that if you're judging it, if you're looking down on it and saying, this isn't me, I'm better than this, I shouldn't have this experience. We all have shitty experiences, we all go through shitty things, and it's like, we need to be less judgmental over people and experiences, over everything. Do you believe that you have free will or that you're destined to do things? I think it's both. It's like some kind of mixture that we can't understand. It appears like a paradox in the human dimension, but then in some higher dimension where it exists in its fullness, there are no paradoxes. We do have free will, but we also don't. You can choose what you do, but at the same time, whatever you choose is going to fall into some bigger plan, some bigger picture. It always does. Accepting paradoxical things is like one of the hardest things to do as a human, but it's also one of the most freeing. Yes, sir, Mark. Mark True. You're tapped in. Yeah, let me see it. How do you internalize a thought and actually cement it in yourself and like realize it fully and feel the weight? Because I try and it never internalizes and just echoes and disappears. I feel like that just takes time and repetition because I do the same thing. I forget so much stuff and then I'll just remember it. I always end up remembering it. And then once I remember it, I remember that I forgot, and then it actually gives it more weight, whatever it is that I forgot. So maybe forgetting it does serve a purpose so that when it does internalize, you'll really understand it. W. I have to remember that, Mark. Get like an energy signature. Yes, that is life, Frankel. And right now I feel like I have not fully remembered, but I also haven't fully forgotten. I'm like somewhere in between. I'm a self-aware NPC. Playing Assassin's Creed 2. And I didn't go to work. You never needed me, Frankel, but it is nice to have. You never need anybody. I guess some level it does. The ego does. The ego needs somebody sometimes. I mean, my ego has. I've had situations where if a certain person wasn't there for me, I don't know what would happen. But that's just my ego. That's like the surface level. Beneath that, we're chilling, bruh. Consciousness is like chilling. I feel like the word chill was like created for the word, for consciousness. Like, at least that's how mine feels. My consciousness feels like it's like this big body of water, like a super calm lake where if you dropped a single pebble on it, it would just ripple out infinitely. And there's like no movement. There's no danger. There's no hot, there's no cold, there's no high, there's no low, there's no in, there's no out. It just is. And it's fine. And no matter what happens, because I've died so many times, whether it be in dreams or so-called real life, which is also a dream. I've died so many times, and my consciousness never died. It was just whatever was showing, whatever was playing on the TV screen disappeared and played something else.
Captain Kenway, come fast!
This
This soldier
pirate
kept a man
bears
with
the
iron
blood
to hang him.
of many innocents on his hands. Prepare to bleed.
Shite. There's been big trouble here.
What will you like to do if you have